What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. Today is WTF Wednesday, and if you've watched some of the other videos, you know this is the day when I try different beers that I generally wouldn't feature on this channel. So for the most part, I've been doing a lot of the kind of macro stuff. That's because most of what I like to focus on is microbrews, craft beer, stuff like that. I figure once a week I can give the macro beers a shot and see what they taste like. Some of these things I've had throughout the years, others I really haven't. So it's kind of interesting to see what new adaptations have been made in the macro game. Before we start talking about this Bud Light Lime, which is the beer I'm going to feature today, I want to talk a little bit about a badge I got on Untappd the other day. For those of you who are unaware, Untappd is basically an app for those that drink beer. You can kind of check in the beers, rate them, things like that. I like it. I've been using it for probably close to a decade now. To record the beers that I had and kind of rate them and keep track of what I had and what I hadn't. This badge that I got this past week was kind of interesting. It was a small brewery Sunday badge, and what it did is it kind of, is out there to remind people to support these small breweries. I'm not sure what's going on in your state right now, but with all this COVID stuff and Thanksgiving approaching, a lot of states are putting in more draconian measures. So in Ohio, for example, we now have a 10 o'clock curfew. Most of the bars in the state already have to close at 10 o'clock. So if people now have to be home at 10 o'clock, they're going to have to leave even earlier, which I imagine is going to impact their businesses. Now, the governor's already said he's not sure what's going to happen next. There's rumors he's going to shut down bars, restaurants, and gyms and all that kind of stuff. So, kind of keep in mind, if you can, go out and support these small breweries while you can. Bud, Miller, Coors, all these guys, they're going to survive the COVID, right? They're selling their beers at every supermarket in the country. They've got billions of dollars. They will survive. A lot of the small breweries you like to visit, and I like to visit, might not. So kind of keep that in mind. If you can, go out and support them. If you need to go buy some gift cards or Christmas gifts, buy people gift cards. Buy them some brewery swag. Send them some stuff to help these people make it through the holidays and stay in business. All right, now that my speech is over, we'll check out the Bud Light Lime. It looks like I did have this in 2013, so it's been quite a while. Honestly, when I saw my check-in and Untappd from 2013, I was surprised. I didn't think that this had been around that long. Now, I can't say that I seek it out or look for it or ever drink it, but I did have it, I guess, 7 years ago. When I went to the site, they had some other flavored Bud Lights. They had a Bud Light Orange. I'm pretty sure I checked into one of those once as a single beer just to get a check-in. And they also had a Bud Light Lemonade. I was unaware of that one, so that's kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind trying it once just for a cheap check-in and to see what it tastes like. All right, so Bud Light Lime's brought to us by Anheuser-Busch. Anderson got on me about my pronunciation of it the other day. In, I guess, my horrible accent, I say Anheuser-Busch. On the can here it says, "This is the famous Bud Light, brewed with real lime peels to unlock a new way to taste refreshment. Clean and crisp with a real twist. Our process produces a light-bodied lager with natural lime flavor, fresh taste, and a smooth drinkability in every sip." So Bud Light Lime, light lager brewed with real lime. Now, full disclosure, you've probably seen this before. Lime is probably one of my least favorite tastes. I'm not a huge lime fan. I really don't like it if I go to, like a Mexican restaurant and order a Corona or something, they stick the lime in there. To me, you can never get rid of the taste of it. Even if you take it out, the taste is there. It's been spoiled. So I'm not a huge lime fan, so, I'll keep that in mind when I review this. So let's see how it goes down. This is 4.2% ABV. Checked out Untappd. It got a 2.62, kind of surprised me. Beer Advocate, a 2.13. Now, it was really fun reading some of the reviews on there. I think I like reading the macro reviews the most because they're all over the place. There's people that love it, people that hate it, and it's kind of just funny reading some of the reviews to see people arguing and going back and forth. This kind of pours a light straw yellow, very carbonated. There's a lot of bubbles flying around in there, and I'm actually using this glass that I picked up a while back from Anderson. This is a Bud Light Strawberry glass, so I guess this is appropriate given the beer. Had a thin white head, kind of dissipated quite quickly. Not much there now, but you can see tons of carbonation, still going crazy. Smell, honestly, not as limey as I thought it would be. You kind of get the sweet corn thing, and you definitely pick up a lime. But I feared it would be kind of an overpowering lime taste, and it's really not. This is definitely light, definitely crisp. Taste, you know, I guess if it's supposed to be Bud Light with a little bit of lime in it, that's kind of what it tastes like. I'm not particularly a huge fan of Bud Light. I think it has like a funky aftertaste, and I'm not quite sure what it is. I've never been able to quite place it. I know you do have the kind of like the sweet thing that comes with all these kind of adjunct lagers, but there's also some kind of weird taste that I don't know if it's kind of chemically or something that I'm just not quite sure of. The lime comes through. I thought it was going to be over the top, kind of artificial lime taste, like, you know, lime candies or something like this, lime Tootsie Roll or Skittles or something. And it's not. It is kind of a subtle lime flavor. So if you like lime in your beer, this would probably be something you'd enjoy. Like I said earlier, lime is generally not for me. And for that reason, I would say no, I wouldn't buy another one. It would get a thumbs down. But even though it gets the thumbs down, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I was wondering if any of you guys have had it out there. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And again, if you have any friends or family that enjoy beer videos, please share it. I'm always trying to grow the audience and expand the conversation on beer. So, till next time, go out and support your local craft brewery, or they might not be there when the new year comes around. Cheers.